It's gonna take a lot of coming out of my comfort zone and for sure attacking the race at good points and executing the plan that my coach has for me, for sure.
You were the NCAA leader at one point this season. You're not anymore. Is that something that sticks with you, that you take in as kind of a motivating factor when you go into a race like this?
For sure. When Jasmine ran the 2 flat, I talked to Coach Johnson. I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, well, it takes the pressure off of my back when it kind of really doesn't. But at the same time, it gives me that underdog feeling that I know I have to work for even more. And it kind of motivates me to even prove, that I can be better even more.
College Station is close to home.
Yes.
Are you going to have a big cheering section there? And
oh,
what
yeah.
do you think about that?
It's literally like an hour probably away from Houston, for sure. My high school coaches, summer track coaches, family, everyone's going to be there. I'm excited.
So there'll be like a Raevyn section in the stands?
Yeah, for sure. And then with Alacia, since we're both from Houston and we don't go home often, it'll be really one to remember.
Do you like that, or does it add a level of pressure to have all the home folks there, or how do you feel about it?
In a sense, it kind of does add a sense of pressure, but it also it's a good feeling knowing that my family's there and everyone is there since they don't get to see me run often. So it's a good feeling, and Lord willing, everything goes right. It'll be amazing to see what we can do in front of the home crowd.
Speaking of pressure, you guys are projected, the women's team is projected to score a historic number of points.
Yeah.
Do you feel any pressure going into this meet to kind of live up to those expectations?
No. Usually our coaches like us to come in not ranked number 1, but this year I feel like it's just something that's coming with how well we're trying to execute what we individually do. And so I don't think it's a lot of pressure as long as we handle our business, for sure. Like, I'm excited for what we have in store, and I'm sure everyone's excited to see what we can do together. They've seen how we do individually, but as a team together, everyone's kind of waiting to see.
Do you feel like you can build momentum up through a meet as people start winning, people start performing well, it just kind of moves on to the next event and the next person?
Oh, yeah. When that happened at Pac-12, when we were at UCLA probably 2 years ago, that was a rolling stone. It literally started with, I don't know if it was the sprints or what. It was actually, I think the 400 started it off. When Marcus and Ashante did good, then it just rolled from there. Like the field, people in the field were doing good. Then, the 8 went well, the relay, the sprints. It was just continuing on. And it was that type of moment is the most exciting moment because we really are trying to conquer as a team. And so I feel like we'll get that same feeling with the rolling ball as when we do in A&M.
Your cross-country team came through, won a national championship. You guys are heavily favored to win indoors. Has anybody started talking Triple Crown?
I feel like we know what we can do, so I'm sure the thought is there for the Triple Crown, but really cross-country, they set the bar high. They really put us out there for the women's, and even more showed what the women's team is trying to do. So when they went out there and did all that they did, even not even expecting to win, well, being predicted to win, that was just a little hope that we needed to kick off our season.
Awesome.
Yes.